Hello and welcome back for more Let's Play Mega Man X2, which I can guarantee now will be the finale. I said last time, yeah, it'll be the finale. It won't take long to run through this last stage, and then I was like, oh wait, there's a boss rush. And there's a boss rush. It's Russia as a boss. I really hate these patrol robots. They're little shields. See if I can manage to not set off the stuff this time. I don't understand how I did last time. Should have been right in the right position. Yeah, there we go. Haha. And so technically, if you hadn't gotten the heart tank, I believe it's still there. No, stop giving me weapon energy. I want actual energy. Hey, it's an X-Head. Damn it! Hey, some energy. And I've got almost 3. Oh, that was interesting. Alright. Boom, alright. It's Sigma. Looking a little different. Hey, Black Zero! What are you? I like how he still plays it off as if it's actually Zero. Look who's just wandering around. Yeah, sure. And then boom, boom, boom. Haha. And it's the real Zero. Yeah. He comes in, saves the day. I will say, the fight against... If you do not recover all of Zero's parts, you actually do have to fight Zero right here before you go on to fight Sigma. Kind of a pain, I will say. It is definitely a pain. It's not the easiest fight. Let's leave it at that. There's a pattern to it, and you can. It's not like the hardest thing ever, but it's certainly not a breeze. It's not like fighting the Sigma's dog in the first game, which can sometimes be a little bit of a pain, but. Alright, so, and Zero, being the badass that he is, just freaking punches a hole in the ground. So yes, Sigma lies ahead. We are falling. Okay, go this, oh. I want to try to get back to my own side before I hit the ground, but you lose control after a little while. And I'm pretty sure the Sonic Slicer actually is the weapon to use on this version of Sigma, but I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I was not having the best luck with it. Ow. Oh, come on, really? Hey, stop with that. Oh! Okay. I see we're cheating. And it was mainly from when he does that attack. It was kind of a pain. He did not want to... Ow. I kept hitting it right there where he has that state of invulnerability. As I seem to be right now. Yeah! Haha! I win! I don't like fighting that version of Sigma. I will say that I do like his design and everything, so while you can technically damage him with the X-Buster, the strike chain is actually the one it's preferable to use. And the nice thing is, he will drop enemies for you to kill. And he doesn't have health in a traditional sense, so he just changes color. make sure I watch my health too. And we'll go ahead and use this one. Oh, actually, I guess it did fill up after all. Okay, so once he turns red, he will try to do that. I was focused on the battle, and I wasn't talking while I was fighting him. But once he turns red, that's when he's in like his final state. He will do that thing where he'll disappear and then try to reappear on top of you. If you can take the damage, and obviously it didn't do a huge amount, that's actually probably the best way to fight him at that point is just make sure you don't spam it too much. If you're low on ammo, and this also makes it the easiest way to hit him with your charged X-Buster shot. And then that right there leads this line. He is last of the Doctor's creations. That actually leads into, it's like the first indication that Zero very well could maybe not have been a good guy. I mean, granted, we do get that more of that later on, and that's kind of the reason why Sergis was involved in the recovery of his parts, since it's also hinted that he is actually Dr. Wily, or at least an AI who thinks he's Dr. Wily. There's plenty of different theories out there, but again, I would certainly check out those theories out there. Like I said, especially Dookie Shed's one is actually pretty good, so shout out to him. But yeah, we did it! And Sigma's defeated once again. Obviously, we know he's going to be back because I've already played the game that came out after this. And then we have the generic ending that pretty much is like every other ending in the X series. Like, our heroes stand on the cliff, looking out across the sea, and X questions what his, why he fights and all that. It's like, it's pretty generic, but I still enjoy it. Wait a minute, how could Dr. Light have dreamed of Reploids living together with humans? Reploids were created based off of X's design by Dr. Kane. Reploids didn't exist back in Dr. Light's time. Whatever. Probably either a mistranslation or, reading too much into it as it is anyway. But, yeah. That's something else for another day. I will say again that I love this. I love this game. Like I said, I'm not as fond of this one as I am the original Mega Man X. I think that one is it's very close to a perfect game. And it's probably one of the games I've beaten the most times throughout my gaming career. But this one, it definitely is way up there. Definitely way up there. As for the ending here, it is kind of nice to get the list of the enemies. It's not as cool that they don't. I don't think that they show off the enemies like they did in the first one, where it's like, granted, with all of the generic robots, you're only given their names like it had been, but then you get a shot of each of the Mavericks and the Sigma and so on and so forth. But you don't get that. I'm pretty sure it only gives you just the names when it starts getting into the Mavericks and the X Hunters and Sigma and X and Zero. But still pretty cool. So anyway, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for joining me on this playthrough of Mega Man X2 with the end. Oh, here we go. Here's listing out the power and speed for each of the Mavericks, and so on and so forth. But once this episode actually is released, the following, since this will be going up on Mondays in place of Ratchet and Clank, as since I took a couple weeks break from that, and then all these episodes will have been going up on the Mondays in place of that. And then with this done, this upcoming Monday should be the start of the next Ratchet and Clank series, which I will be jumping to the PS3 era of Ratchet and Clank and beginning with Tools of Destruction, and then just keep going as that. So we'll have Tools of Destruction, then I will play Quest for Booty because it is integral to the storyline. I don't really consider that one as much a spin-off as I do like the reason why I'm not playing Deadlocked or Size Matters, and I also don't own a copy of Size Matters, but I really don't enjoy playing that game just because it's so claustrophobic. The PSP version of Ratchet and Clank, not the best. It's the one I don't really care for. But anyway, so again, thank you guys for joining me for this playthrough of Mega Man X2. I have been Decepticon Rampage, and we'll catch you next time for more Let's Plays. So, anyway, bye guys.